Welcome in or welcome back. You guys, before we get started, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed and continues to support this channel. Your energy and your presence, it doesn't go unnoticed. And I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's tap into your energy. All right, if you haven't been with me before, hello, my name is Priscilla. I'm a psychic medium, tarot reader, healer, empath. All right. I do speak to my spirits. I'm tapped into them at all times. I'm gifted and I'm very lucky to have them always with me. Right now, this is love that they're showing. Okay, this is love. I can talk to them, have conversations with them, all that good stuff, and they tell me yes. Let's show them yes right now. Let's show them yes. I don't move my hand or anything. And let's show them no. Let's show them no. Okay, let's know. And let's show them love again, please, spirit. Let's show them love again, spirit. Okay, show them big love, spirit. Show my beautiful Gemini's love. Okay. One of my ancestors, by the way, who is my spirit guide, is a Gemini. All right. So June 4th is significant. Okay. June 4th is significant. Let's tap right into your reading, my beautiful babies. Subscribe to my channel so my spirits and I can pick up on your energy. Let's go. Your current energy for the sign of Gemini. What is going on, Gemini? Friends of mine. Let's do it. Current energy for Gemini spirit. What is going on for Gemini? Current situation, present energy. Do you want me to leave it upside down? Do you want me to leave it upside down? No, they saying no. So they want it upright. Okay, so regret. All right, somebody right here is in regret. Maybe, in sadness, some loss, departure, a breakup, maybe some kind of distrust happened. This can be divorce, a fear of separation, feeling abandoned. But for some of you, this is just a regret here. Five of Cups, regret. This can be from work or something like that. Let's see. What's the influence of this spirit for Gemini? What's influencing this? What's influencing this Five of Cups? All right. Eight of Swords. This is self-inflicted. This is unable to move on. This is restraint. Some of you are trapped. This is like self though. You got blinders on. You can get yourself out of this. This is self. Okay, so this is Nine of Swords. Being restrained, being blindfolded, self-contained. Okay, this is unable to move, detention. So this is depression and this regret or whatever, this self-blame or sadness or somebody's in regret is restraining. It's slavery, sieged, coerced restraint. So somebody's really feeling like this is self-contained though, right? You can get out of this. You can get out of this. All right. Yeah, because Wheel of Fortune. All right, past issues. The basis of the situation right here. This is destiny. This is new doors opening for you. All right, this is development opportunity. This is destiny. All right, this is destiny. Karma. All right, things change. Okay, things are gonna change. Maybe whatever happened here. There was a change maybe in the past or something. What's behind them? Somebody, maybe was trapped and they didn't see it or something like that. Maybe the person that you're with is in regret because of it now. Something changed, or there was some kind of destiny. It was supposed to happen the way it was supposed to happen. Okay. There was probably an offer of some sort. What's behind you? Maybe there was an offer, a proposal. Okay. And what's crowning you now is King of Pentacles, money. Somebody here with money, ambition, and intellect, wealthy, stable, committed, has control. This is a generous, kind man. Yeah. That's what crowns you. King of Pentacles. Maybe somebody here is feeling regretful about this King of Pentacles or something like that. As King of Pentacles is feeling regretful. Maybe they're feeling like they're tied up into something, or they're trapped or can't get out of something. This new lover, a new opportunity maybe came about. This is what's right behind you, an immediate past. Could be this King of Pentacles. Look, I just heard somebody change their mind about something or someone. Okay, and this is your immediate future. You know, you looking ahead with the Two of Wands here. You looking ahead, preparing what's about to happen. Yeah, yeah. You know, you're planning on, maybe somebody's planning on a travel, or maybe a vacation. This can be, you planning, or something impacted you now, maybe something like some kind of achievement or something, but you're planning on something here. There's some kind of events that are about to happen. You're correcting something, some kind of successful negotiation. Maybe you guys are planning on maybe traveling, planning on, going somewhere for a job, or orientation, or you can be planning just achieving something, looking, okay, I'm planning, I'm putting things down now. Aries is significant here. You can have Aries in your chart. Okay, what's their fears, emotional concerns regarding the situation for a Gemini spirit? What's going on here? I'll clarify these cards as well, okay? Yeah, your fears are juggling, having too much, to balance, to having too many obligations at the same time, Yeah, that's what you're fearing right now. Your fears is having too much, balancing, juggling. The number two, you can be seeing 222 is significant. I don't know, red is also significant, a red hat, okay? Now, how others see you is, Two of Swords, being at a deadlock, being insecure, not, being able maybe to make up your mind about something, or being in stagnation, standing still, not sure about, what path you want to go down or something, being restrained, like, being tied up. I don't know. Something about being trapped. I don't know. Being trapped. I don't know. Being trapped in a marriage, I just heard too. Maybe you're trapped somewhere, trapped in a place, trapped in a state, trapped something. Somebody's trapped and they're just, looking to go somewhere else or something like that. Maybe a new job or something, trapped in a position, trapped in a job, trapped in something, in a relationship. All right. This is your hopes. What you really wish for is, education, a talent, going back to school, maybe. This is self-improvement. Maybe you want to go back to school about something, or maybe, you want to savings of some sort, but this is you being dedicated to work, having a skill, and that's what, your hopes are. Maybe self-improvement. Maybe some guys probably want a tutor or something to do with that, or craftsmanship. You guys do something, maybe you want to make it better or whatever, something like that. But this is the outcome, all right? Ace of Wands. Okay, that's the outcome. You can be dealing with, this can be a fire sign, can be in your chart, or you can be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But the outcome is a new idea, new start, some, this can be birth, somebody giving birth or something, but this is new experiences. This is growth, career, new company, travel. This is a new start. This is the outcome. This is the answer to your question right here. Ace of Wands, a new beginning, a new start, a new career, something new. It was destined to happen. Okay, that's what brought you here. This is what brought you here. Whatever happened is what brought you to this. All right, your hard work. Let's see about this regret here. All right, what is this? What's the regret? What's crowning and what's the regret for? Gemini. Oh, God. Forbidden. Something hard on this, too. Came down hard. Like, something came crumbling, or somebody's definitely in regret. Maybe there was differences. Maybe your family or friends didn't approve of something or someone. Okay. But they were forbidden. They're maybe forbidden fruit. Maybe you have different cultures, different languages, different whatever, different religions, different whatever it is, differences. Okay. Okay. Third eye. King of Swords. All right, somebody's seeing something very clear right now. Okay, somebody's seeing something very clear. They're emotionally detached, but somebody's seeing something clear. King of Swords. It can be somebody authoritative, a judge, a lawyer, a police officer, something like that. Somebody, man in blue, I just heard. But something is coming up here with that, too. Maybe you have differences with this person, with this King of Swords. Yeah, Six of Cups. Memory, somebody in the past, okay, a past love or something like that. The Five of Cups, again in your heart, like this is the present. Somebody right now in your heart is feeling very, Five of Cups, depressed and in regret. This is the confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. But that was confirmation. All right, giving up, grieving, a breakup, a loss, regret, sadness, whatever this is, betrayal in love, abandon, divorce, separation. But somebody's feeling like this, Five of Cups, and this is the heart of this whole reading. Something from the past. Okay, maybe somebody saw something really clear and it was just differences, maybe arguing. It's just too much to balance here. Somebody's, maybe stuck in a relationship right now that they have to, and they don't want to leave because there's just too much balance, too much, too much balance has to, too much obligations have themselves or something like that. I just heard we're work too hard to get this far. I don't know. I just heard that too. Unawakened. All right. Somebody here is unawakened, doesn't really understand their love for you. All right. Doesn't totally understand their love for you. Somebody's unawakened to something, but you're letting go of this. Six of Swords. You're letting go. You're moving on to calmer waters. You're letting go of the baggage, letting go of the grudges and all that, all the fighting, but you're moving on to calmer waters and you're leaving the baggage behind. Okay, you're ready to move on to better times now. Like you're done. All right, lilac is a significant tool. I don't know that tool. Okay, so you're divinely guided. This is what roots you. You trust the journey. All right, your connection is protected. Water signs are significant here. Pisces, Scorpio. I'm getting Cancer, but significant here. Water signs are significant. You could be dealing with somebody with an earth sign from the past. Okay, Taurus. All right, ancestors. What is this? Mike fell. Okay, what is this, Spirit? Tell me what this is for Gemini, Spirit. Yeah, trust your connection is protected. So you're grounded, but yeah, your spirit guides are around you. Yeah, they're around you. Yeah, short brown hair is significant. White flowers are also significant. All right, white flowers. Yeah, somebody loves white flowers. I don't know, jasmines or something like that. Or yeah, let's see what else. Lace. I don't know. Maybe somebody likes the olden days, the 20s. There's something to do with the 20s, 1920s. You can be 1963, 36 years old, 37, 38. Offerings. All right, these are offerings. The number 9 is also significant. So June 9th, May 29th. There's an offering, an offer or a gift that's meant for you. So trust it. All right, an offer, a gift, showing respect, a healing, something like that. All right. So there's offerings here. And it was meant for you. So just accept it. Okay. This can be a gift of, like a gift, like of knowledge, of source, being able to talk to the other side. All right. And that's a gift. All right. So what you're seeking is seeking you at this moment. Research, questioning, the after truth. Yeah. Chase, look, see the truth with the King of Swords who's seeking the truth, somebody who's, truthful. All right. Somebody's definitely seeking some kind of truth. They're researching something or questioning the truth. They're chasing around the truth or something. But somebody's definitely looking for truth or seeking something. They're researching and they're questioning people, chasing after the truth. So it could be somebody from the past, but somebody's lurking. I don't know. Just heard that lurking, sneaking. Ugh. What else? The mask. 52 years old is significant. 52, 53, and 54 is significant. But somebody here is wearing a mask. Remove your mask and learn to live the way you are. Live original. All right? That was 1717 is also significant. We have June 17th, what's hiding true self, lies. Maybe somebody's hiding, themselves or whatever. Maybe somebody's lying, but Six of Cups shows up right above that. So that's memories, somebody from the past. Maybe, hiding them true selves or something. But yeah, it says remove your mask and learn to live the way you are. Maybe something's coming up. Again, I feel like this whole thing has to do with something coming out. I don't know, something coming out, some kind of mental clarity, some truth. Okay. Some truth came out here somewhere, or somebody wants to tell the truth, or somebody was blinded, but blind, maybe you might, something to do with blindfolds. Okay. That's significant as well. Maybe you wear a blindfold at when you go to bed. But also black lace is also significant. So walk the path, 1980s also significant. Comparing life, social pressures, You have to do what is right for you. No one walks in your shoes. All right? No one walks in your shoes. And maybe this is what this regret is about. Okay? Something that maybe that, nobody knows what you've been through. Okay? What your sadness is and everything. Because, maybe you might have social pressures comparing yourself to everybody else, or maybe you feel some kind of regret or loss or depressed about that. Don't. Everybody has their own thing. Not everything has to be recorded. Before, we didn't have social media. We didn't have all that. We didn't need people to validate us, every little move back in the day, We didn't need all that, this social media shit. So don't feel depressed if you feel like, you're comparing yourself, you're comparing your life to others. Don't feel depressed about that, honey. All right, everybody has their own path, everybody has their own life, everybody has their own thing. And before this social media garbage came about, whatever, people feeling some kind of way because they're comparing their lives to somebody else. Don't do that, honey. What glitters doesn't shine. Behind the scenes, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You know what I mean? So it's just for show. It's just for all that. All right. The soul would have no rainbow if the eyes had no tears. All right. Unawakened is, yeah, the soul is what matters. God is, judging you. And if somebody's trying to judge, people judging each other like that, nobody can judge each other. Only God can judge you. Only God can judge us. So, be you, do you, live, live your life the way you want to live it and how you want to live it, because, not everything is on film. You know what I mean? So this is again with the juggling, and this is what you're fearing is juggling. I feel like for some of you, you're ready to move on, but you feel like you have a lot of obligations. You're gonna have to juggle and everything. Maybe you're up in age, 65. You can be 56, 55. Whatever. Juggling career, love, and issues leaves no space for memories. Third party, many things in motion, balance. So they want you to balance things out. There's a balance in life. You might be juggling a lot of things right now, yeah, but don't worry, things are going to get better. You might be bored and unhappy right now, but things are going to definitely change. Or they already changed. This has already happened, and you're juggling a lot right now. Okay, but don't worry, trust the journey. Your connection is protected. You're connected. Force, no matter how concealed, begets resistance. You got to go with the flow. Let go and let God. You're going to be good, baby. You're going to be good. Certain things catch your eye, but pursue only things that capture the heart. Okay? You already possess everything necessary to become great. All right. So number 3, look at that. Divine timing. Divinely guided. Okay? Right in the same line here. So it says, trust. All right. They both say trust the journey on it. Trust, not the right time. Surrender. Surrender to divine timing. The universe is looking out for you. Okay. Trust the journey. Your connection is protected. All right. So surrender to divine timing, like I just said. All right. Everything it happens, it's wheel of fortune. It's destined to happen. So let go, let God, let every day count. Just let every day count. 23:23 on the clock. So that's very significant. May 23rd is significant. I just heard May 10th. That's also significant. I know it's not, in your thing, but the number 10 is significant. But May 10th, I don't know, maybe that's an anniversary of some sort or some shit like that. I don't know. I just spew out what they tell me, okay, guys? When I get in the zone like this, and yeah, look, I just said zone, friend zone. Okay, friend zone. Somebody friend zone somebody here. Platonic trap. This is um stuck as friends. You like a sibling to me. Somebody friend zone somebody maybe or something like that. It's forbidden. They're saying it's forbidden. Okay, it's forbidden. Showing respect. Maybe you're showing respect, or somebody's showing you respect because of this friend zone, stuck as friends. You know, uh, Catfish, pretending to be someone else. Look, with them right next to the mask. Okay, so now who you think I am? They're saying. So like I was saying before, something to do with the social media is what I'm getting as well. Okay, yeah. Look, I just said social media, and this popped up. Look, hustle mode. Grinding hard, ambitious drive, determined effort, sleep can't wait. Something to do with, also 12 o'clock or trying to get to 12 o'clock, or maybe you had an appointment at 12 o'clock. Something to do with that. Coffee drinker, heavy coffee drinker here. Grinding hard, somebody's in hustle mode. Maybe somebody's masking themselves as social media, not showing their face like me, broken promises here, disappointed expectations, failed um, commitments, lost trust. Words mean nothing. All right, words meant nothing. Okay, so this is with comparing your life or whatever, and the 6 of Cups being depressed or something, giving up something here. But yeah, the words meant nothing. This is probably why somebody's sad. There was broken promises here, disappointed expectations, failed commitments. Somebody lost trust. Yeah, and somebody is definitely in sadness because of it, you know? Poker face, and somebody's hiding their true feelings. It's impossible to read. Emotionally detached. She'll never know. Somebody's goatee. Bald head, dark eyes. They can have or not have a goatee or something like that. But breakable. Inner toughness is here. You're unbreakable. Yeah, you're going away. You're sailing away. You're ready to move on. All right. You endured hardship already. Nothing can break me, it says here. You're unbreakable. Yeah, you've juggled all this shit. You've been juggling everything. You've been juggling your career, your love, all these kind of issues coming out or whatever. But leaves no space for memories. So Spirit wants you to go out there and create memories. All right? They want you to go out there and create memories. That's what this is. But you're unbreakable, they're saying. Nothing can break me. Hardship, inner toughness. Yeah, this is you being strength through adversity, having strength through adversity. And that's why you probably got a poker face or whatever. But somebody's hiding their true feelings and, unawakened here. Just unawakened, totally doesn't totally understand their love for you. You can have a poker face, or this person can have a poker face. Maybe they don't have a soul. The soul would have no rainbow if the eyes had no tears. That's right. Closure. That's right. This is closure. That's what grounds you. Closure. Letting go. There it is. Letting go. All right. Emotionally releasing this shit. You're finally free from something. Ending chapters. That's what this says. It was in divine timing. Surrender to divine timing, they're saying. So trust it. Maybe it wasn't the right time, but something now is, trust the journey. Now you got closure. There's going to be closure. Something's finally free here. But somebody's also probably healing their inner childhood. Playful, returning to innocence. Somebody wears pigtails. Okay. What else, Spirit? What do we have? All right. Gemini. Gemini. We got a Gemini. I'll draw a couple of these out. Maybe for some of you, you've been eating apples or something to do with apples, or maybe chocolate covered apples or caramels or something like that. I don't know. I just heard green apples are significant. Spiderweb, clients and business growing. Yeah, your business is growing. You might get an offer, something to do with an offer. All right. Someone still has a hold on you, though. Someone says still has a hold on you. Wow. Somebody, is unrest, unable to relax due to stress and anxiety. Somebody's probably really tired here. Somebody's probably very tired here. Dealing with bullies, bad intentions, hurting others. Maybe you're dealing with a bully, you know, trying to catch, something to do with catching up with sleep, okay? Maybe somebody here has insomnia, and something to do with 12 o'clock. All right, something happens at 12 o'clock, maybe you do something at 12 o'clock, maybe you have to go to work at 12 o'clock. Something to do with 12 o'clock is very significant because it keeps on popping up. All right, so, somebody's trying to catch you sleeping, so stay awake, they're saying. All right, hustle mode, maybe somebody's trying to hustle you, something to do with that. All right, but somebody's waiting for 12 o'clock. That's very significant here. Give me one more, Spirit. Give me one more for Gemini. One more for Gemini. Don't forget to like, subscribe, something. All right? Share. Throw your girl some love. It's free. It takes 2 seconds. And it lets me know that I'm resonated. And it helps me to come back and, keep doing this. Guys, time apart. And then it says, not time yet. All right? Whatever this means to you guys. Not time yet. Something is not the time yet, and the time apart. Maybe you need to spend some time apart. Maybe everything is like they said, it's not the right time. Okay, not time yet, not the right time. Okay, not time yet, not the right time. So definitely, again, confirmation. Same, saying two different decks. So something's not the right time right now. Everything's surrendered to divine time, and the universe is looking out for you. And you trust the journey. Your connection is protected. Okay, right now is not the right time. So just trust it. All right, just trust whatever's going on. There's going to be closure. So letting go here. Some kind of emotional release is about to happen, but something's not time yet. And then maybe there's some kind of time apart right now. Maybe you're going through time apart right now, or something like that. Okay. What else? Let's get one more for my beautiful Gemini friends of mine. Again, thank you for my subscribers for coming back and supporting my channel. I got exciting things that are coming to the channel, so don't forget, put your notifications on so you don't miss any of my future readings. And I'm only going to take this one that I just saw right here, but winter. It says February 7th to March 19th here. 1986 is significant, and 1996 and 1998 is also significant. February 7th to March 19th. Something to do with that. Something, maybe this is somebody that you know between February 7th and March 19th. Pisces. Aquarius. This is Pisces. I don't know. So let's see. All right. Let me give you an angel number, and then I'm going to wrap up this reading, my beautiful loves. Okay, let's go. Let's give I just heard 1919. Oh my God. 1199. Oh my God. 1919 is significant. 19 is significant. That number, I heard it in my head before the card came out, but 11. So maybe June 11th is significant here. Okay. The 19th is also significant. So change, gardeningship, and growth. So say goodbye to the old and welcome the new. Okay. Say goodbye to the old and welcome the new. A new door has been opened for you, which is generated according to what you think. You now have the opportunity to look directly at your thoughts, and you can look at your creation face to face. Let the old disintegrate, because it will be replaced by the new according to what you want. There it is. This wraps up my whole reading. Okay? Everything I said. So change, growth is on the way. All right? It's coming. This was your reading. I hope it resonated with you. Don't forget to like, love, light, and peace to each and every one of you. Please be kind to one another. Don't be mean, because mean people suck. Mwah. I love you, Gemini. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. I think I shut it off. There it is. Bye.